12 reasons why you lose balance after 60. I'm going to share some powerful balance-boosting secrets that can transform your life. You see, I've uncovered simple strategies and overlooked tips that most people over 60 are completely missing. These aren't just ordinary suggestions, they're game changers that will help you regain confidence in your balance and reduce your risk of falls. From little-known exercises you can do at home to practical daily habits that can improve your stability, I'll reveal it all. And trust me, you'll want to stay till the end. The final tip is absolutely life-changing. Every piece of information has been thoroughly reviewed by professional healthcare researchers, and the scientific studies are linked in the description below. Body. Are you aware that after 60, your balance system undergoes a subtle but significant transformation? The muscles that used to stabilize you start losing their strength, while your joints may become stiffer and less responsive. In addition are changes in vision, inner ear function, and even your brain's ability to process spatial information, and suddenly you're dealing with a perfect storm. But here's the twist. Most people don't realize just how much control they still have over their balance. Let's take a closer look at these 12 key reasons why you lose balance after 60, and, more importantly, the proven tips that can help you restore it. Reduced flexibility in joints. Persistent joint stiffness can lead to balance issues, compromising simple activities like bending, turning, or walking. This stiffness can be a silent contributor to falls and can be managed through targeted stretching and mobility exercises. Exercises like dynamic stretches, yoga poses, or gentle joint rotations can help restore flexibility by increasing blood flow and promoting the production of synovial fluid, the oil that keeps joints moving smoothly. Polly DeMille, an exercise physiologist at HSS's Sports Rehabilitation and Performance Center, shares some tips for increasing flexibility in the joint. These include using foam rolling, performing dynamic stretching prior to activity, targeting specific areas, and stretching frequently. Foam rolling can increase circulation to muscles and improve flexibility, while dynamic stretching involves moving back and forth through the joint's range of motion without holding or straining. Targeting stretches to areas that need it is another tip. Focusing on areas that are particularly tight can help strengthen the muscles that support your joints. For example, if your hamstrings are flexible, but you are tight in your hip flexors and calves, focus your stretching time on those areas. If you sit at a desk all day, your chest and the front of your hips will likely benefit from some stretching. If you are extremely flexible everywhere, there's no need to try to increase flexibility beyond a normal joint range of motion. A thing that people overlook when it comes to joint stiffness is diet. Certain foods play a surprising role in joint health. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, such as salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds, help reduce inflammation, which can contribute to stiffness. Staying hydrated is equally important, as it helps maintain the elasticity of cartilage in your joints. As you restore joint flexibility, you'll notice an immediate improvement in your balance, making movements more fluid and everyday tasks feel more manageable. This process is like reclaiming your natural ease of motion, building a foundation for a safer, more active lifestyle. Stiffness may seem inevitable with age, but with intentional effort, you can defy that narrative and move through life with confidence once again. But muscle weakness isn't the only culprit to balance problems. There's something else that's sneaking up on you and causing major balance issues. It's called declining muscle strength. Sarcopenia, a gradual loss of muscle mass, can occur in our 30s and affects everyday activities such as standing up from chairs, carrying groceries, and maintaining balance when walking. However, muscle loss is not a life sentence. Even in our 70s or 80s, it is perfectly possible to rebuild strength through exercises that focus on balance and strength training. Sit to stand exercise. This exercise builds leg strength and improves body mechanics and balance, which are important in reducing falls. Sit on a sturdy chair with feet flat on the ground and have a support surface in front of you. Lean your chest forward over your toes, shifting your body weight forward, and squeeze your gluteal muscles to slowly rise to a stable standing position. Slowly sit back down to the starting position and repeat 10 times. If necessary, place your hands on the arms or seat of the chair and push through them to help stand and sit. Perform 10 repetitions, twice a day. No doubt you're having a great time with the quality of information in this video. Well, we promise from the start that we will leave no stone unturned. Aside from the sit-to-stand exercise mentioned above, we will talk about another feet balancing exercise at the end. Trust me, this feet balancing exercise is expert vetted and trust to greatly enhance balancing. You don't want to miss it. Inner ear issues. The inner ear plays a crucial role in maintaining balance, as tiny hair cells within the head detect motion and send signals to the brain. As we age, these hair cells can deteriorate, leading to vertigo or dizziness. However, these issues can be treated with the Epley maneuver, a non-invasive therapy that repositions calcium crystals in the inner ear. Balance retraining exercises, vestibular rehabilitation, are another solution to address inner ear issues. Therapists can design a customized program of balance retraining and exercises to compensate for imbalance, adapt to less balance, and maintain physical activity. To prevent falls, therapists may recommend balance aids like canes and ways to reduce fall risk at home. These exercises train the brain to adapt to changes in the inner ear, improving balance and reducing dizziness over time. Positioning procedures, such as canalith repositioning, can clear particles out of the inner ear and deposit them in a different area of the ear. Diet and lifestyle changes, such as limiting salt intake and avoiding triggers like caffeine, alcohol, and certain ingredients, can ease symptoms of Meniere's disease or migraines. Postural hypotension may require more fluids or compression stockings. Regaining stability after inner ear troubles is like recalibrating your body's internal GPS. With the right techniques, you can feel grounded again, allowing you to continue walking or climbing stairs without second-guessing your every step. But what about those who don't feel dizzy but still can't find your balance? The answer might be clearer than you think, and it all starts with what you can see or can't see. And this brings us to our next point: vision decline. Most people think of vision as simply the ability to see the world around them. But did you know your eyes also play a vital role in balance? They're like a GPS for your body, constantly feeding your brain information about where you are in space. When your vision starts to decline, a natural part of aging, it's as if your GPS signal weakens, leaving your body to guess and compensate for what it can't see clearly. Imagine walking into a dimly lit room. You can't quite make out the furniture or where the floor dips slightly. Suddenly, every step feels tentative, as if you're navigating a minefield. That's the reality for many older adults with impaired vision, even in spaces they know well. Poor eyesight can make daily activities like walking, climbing stairs, or even standing still more challenging. But here's the encouraging part. There are plenty of ways to address this. For starters, improving the lighting in your home can have an immediate impact. Well-lit spaces reduce shadows and help your eyes distinguish depth and obstacles, making movement more intuitive. Choose warm, evenly distributed lighting, and consider motion sensor lights in hallways or staircases for added safety. Another crucial step is ensuring you're wearing the correct prescription glasses. Over time, our eyesight can change, and wearing outdated lenses does more harm than good. Regular eye exams can help you keep up with these changes and optimize your vision for balance. For those who want to take things further, vision training exercises can work wonders. These exercises aim to enhance your visual spatial awareness, or your ability to judge distances and perceive the world in 3 dimensions. For example, simple activities like tracking a moving object with your eyes, practicing peripheral vision awareness, or focusing on distant and near objects in quick succession can improve coordination between your eyes and brain. Diet also plays a role in maintaining healthy vision. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin A, and antioxidants can support your eye health and slow down age-related vision decline. Think leafy greens, carrots, and fatty fish like salmon. If you're still skeptical about the connection between vision and balance, try this. Stand on one leg with your eyes open, then close them. That instant wobble you feel? That's your body struggling without visual input to keep you steady. Now, imagine living with that feeling daily because of unaddressed vision issues. Addressing vision decline isn't just about clarity. It's about reclaiming confidence. With the right adjustments, be it lighting, glasses, or training, you can give your body back its trusted GPS and regain the freedom to move without hesitation. After all, better vision isn't just about seeing the world. It's about navigating it with ease and security. Now, if your eyesight and inner ear are in check, there's still one more important thing that could be slowing you down: your body's ability to respond to danger. What's really happening when you're too slow to catch yourself? I guess you don't have an answer to that, right? Okay then, let's look at this factor called slower reaction times. Have you ever tripped on something and managed to catch yourself just in time? That split-second save is thanks to your reaction time, your body's ability to detect a problem and respond instantly. But as we age, our nervous system doesn't fire up that quickly most times. It's like trying to run the latest apps on an old phone. There's a lag. Suddenly, that quick save turns into a hard fall. Here's the thing. Slower reaction times are a common part of aging, but they don't have to be a permanent setback. The good news is, you can train your body to react faster, no matter your age. Think of it like tuning up an old car to get it running smoothly again. With the right exercises, you can boost your reflexes and improve your overall balance. One of the most effective ways to do this is through balance training. Have you ever tried standing on a balance board? At first, it feels like a constant battle to stay upright. But with practice, your body learns to react more quickly to shifts in weight. This kind of training sharpens your nervous system, teaching your muscles to respond faster when you're off balance. Over time, you'll notice a significant improvement in your ability to recover from slips or stumbles. Another fun and surprisingly effective method is agility drills. These exercises, often used by athletes, focus on quick changes in direction. Simple activities like running through cones or stepping in and out of a ladder on the ground can work wonders. They force your body to think fast, improving both your speed and coordination. And if traditional drills aren't your thing, why not try dance classes? Dancing is a fantastic way to enhance your reaction time while having a blast. Whether it's ballroom, salsa, or even line dancing, the constant need to adjust your steps and stay in rhythm keeps your nervous system on high alert. Plus, dancing isn't just great for your body, it's a workout for your brain too. Another important element in speeding up your reaction times is maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Regular cardiovascular exercise keeps your heart pumping and improves circulation, ensuring your muscles and brain get the oxygen they need to stay sharp. Pair that with a balanced diet, rich in brain-boosting nutrients like omega-3s, and you're setting yourself up for success. Finally, don't underestimate the power of mental exercises. Games that challenge your brain, like puzzles or even video games, can help improve your cognitive reflexes. Faster thinking leads to faster physical responses, creating a full-body improvement. So, while aging might slow things down, it doesn't have to stop you in your tracks. With some effort and the right approach, you can turn back the clock on your reaction times. Imagine the confidence of knowing that, even if you stumble, your body is ready to catch you before you fall. But what if it's not just your body that's slowing you down, but something you've been living with for years without realizing it? This brings us to our next factor: chronic conditions. Chronic conditions, long-term health issues, can sneakily sabotage your balance in ways you might not even realize. Let's talk about a few of the usual suspects: diabetes, arthritis, and high blood pressure. Each of these conditions comes with its own set of challenges, but they all have one thing in common: they can mess with your stability. Take diabetes, for example. Imagine you're walking barefoot on a sandy beach. Normally, you'd feel every grain of sand beneath your feet, but neuropathy, a common complication of diabetes, numbs those sensations. This means you lose crucial feedback from your feet, making it harder to gauge your footing. Suddenly, what used to be a leisurely stroll feels more like navigating a minefield. Then there's arthritis, the joint pain thief that loves to settle in your knees, hips, and ankles. Picture Olivia, a 72-year-old gardening enthusiast. She used to squat and dig with ease, but now her stiff, aching joints refuse to cooperate. Every step she takes feels uncertain, and she finds herself relying more on furniture and walls for support. And let's not forget high blood pressure. This silent condition can cause dizziness, especially when standing up too quickly, a phenomenon known as orthostatic hypotension. Imagine Sam, who's always been quick on his feet. One morning, he stands up from his couch too fast, and the room spins like a merry-go-round. He has to grab onto the armrest to steady himself, wondering what just happened. But here's the good news: these chronic conditions, while challenging, don't have to define your balance or your life. Managing them effectively can have a ripple effect, improving not just your overall health, but also your stability. For instance, dietary changes can work wonders. Diabetics who control their blood sugar levels often experience less neuropathy. Arthritis sufferers who adopt an anti-inflammatory diet may find their joints more cooperative. Even something as simple as staying hydrated can prevent those dizzy spells linked to high blood pressure. Physical therapy is another game changer. Therapists can guide you through exercises that strengthen muscles around your joints, improve your posture, and enhance your body's proprioception, the fancy term for knowing where your body is in space. For Olivia, learning low-impact exercises like yoga or water aerobics helped her regain confidence and mobility. Lastly, tools like orthotics, walking aids, or even compression socks can provide additional support. They're like having a reliable backup system to keep you steady when your body needs a little extra help. Now, have you ever wondered if that pill you take every day is causing more harm than good? It could be affecting your balance in ways you never expected. You heard me right. Our next factor that could affect your balance is medications. Ever taken a pill and suddenly felt a bit off balance? Maybe the room started to spin slightly, or you felt an odd lightheadedness when you stood up. If so, you're not alone. Many common medications like blood pressure pills, antidepressants, and even some allergy meds come with a lesser-known side effect. They can mess with your balance. Imagine Sarah, a vibrant 68-year-old who loves her morning walks. One day, after starting a new medication for high blood pressure, she notices that she's a little wobbly on her feet. It's subtle at first, just a slight hesitation stepping off the curb. But soon, Sarah's morning walks feel more like a tightrope act. She starts avoiding them altogether, worried about falling. The cause? Her medication. You see, some drugs affect your blood pressure or hydration levels, leading to dizziness or unsteadiness. Others can interfere with how your brain processes balance signals. It's like your internal stabilizer is temporarily out of sync. Here's the surprising part. This isn't something you just have to live with. Sometimes a simple tweak in how or when you take your medication can make a world of difference. For instance, Sarah talks to her doctor and learns that taking her blood pressure pill at night instead of in the morning could help reduce her daytime dizziness. Within a week, she's back to her brisk morning walks, steady as ever. In some cases, your doctor might suggest adjusting the dosage or even switching to a different medication altogether. Every person's body reacts differently, and finding the right balance is often a matter of trial and error. But one thing is clear: you don't have to suffer in silence. If you're feeling unsteady, speak up. Your healthcare provider can help pinpoint the issue and offer solutions tailored to your needs. Also, over-the-counter medications can be sneaky contributors to balance problems. That seemingly harmless antihistamine you took for your seasonal allergies, it might make you drowsy and less coordinated. Even common pain relievers, when taken in high doses, can have unexpected side effects. So, what can you do? Start by keeping track of how you feel after taking your meds. If you notice dizziness or balance issues, jot it down and bring it up at your next doctor's appointment. Be honest about all the medications you're taking, including supplements and over-the-counter drugs. And remember, balance isn't just about staying upright, it's about maintaining your quality of life. The ability to move confidently through your day, whether it's walking, gardening, or simply standing up without hesitation, is invaluable. By addressing medication-related balance issues, you're taking a crucial step towards safeguarding your independence and well-being. In the end, your health is a partnership between you and your healthcare team. Don't hesitate to advocate for yourself. Sometimes, the smallest adjustments can have the biggest impact, helping you stay steady and confident on your feet. But what if your balance problems aren't just about medications? They could be rooted in something much simpler: weak core muscles that are holding you back more than you realize. Let's examine this factor more closely and understand what it is and the best remedy available. Weak core muscles. Think your core is just about getting six-pack abs? Think again. Your core is the unsung hero of balance, quietly working behind the scenes to keep you stable with every step, twist, and turn. It's like the foundation of a house. If it's weak, everything above it feels shaky. Let's take Mark, for example. In his younger days, he didn't think twice about bending down to tie his shoes or reaching for the top shelf. But as the years passed, he noticed these once simple tasks made him feel unsteady. What changed? His core muscles had lost their strength, leaving his body struggling to stay balanced. So, What's the good news? You don't need to become a gym warrior to fix this. Strengthening your core can be as gentle as a morning stretch. Exercises like Pilates or yoga are perfect for engaging those deep core muscles without overwhelming your body. Even something as simple as practicing balance on one leg can activate your core and improve your stability. And then there's the surprising role of breathing. Yes, breathing. Techniques that focus on engaging your diaphragm while maintaining a stable core can work wonders. It's like giving your body a double workout. Stability and relaxation in one. Mark started small, incorporating just 10 minutes of core exercises into his daily routine. Within weeks, he noticed a significant difference, not only in his balance but also in his overall confidence. He could move more freely, and tasks that once made him feel wobbly were no longer a problem. Your core isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling strong and stable. Strengthen it, and you'll be amazed at how quickly your balance and your life can change. In a situation where your balance issues weren't about your legs or age, but a vitamin you might be missing, vitamin B12 deficiency can quietly cause dizziness, leaving you feeling unsteady without any obvious reason. So, this factor cannot be overemphasized. Let's have a closer look. Vitamin B12 deficiency. Ever feel sluggish, dizzy, or unusually forgetful? You might blame it on age or stress, but here's a surprising culprit: dehydration. And it's not just about feeling thirsty. It can trigger a cascade of issues, including a deficiency in vitamin B12. Let's talk about Tara, a busy professional who often skipped water in favor of endless coffee. She started noticing numbness in her hands, a foggy brain, and constant fatigue. A visit to her doctor revealed she was not only dehydrated, but also low on vitamin B12, a critical nutrient for nerve health and energy production. You see, B12 absorption depends on your stomach and bloodstream working in harmony, but when you're dehydrated, your digestive system can't function at its best, leading to poor nutrient absorption. The result? Your body struggles to maintain optimal B12 levels, leaving you feeling drained. The good news is that hydration is a simple fix. Once Tara prioritized drinking water, alongside B12-rich foods like eggs and fish, her symptoms improved dramatically. Next time you're feeling off, don't just reach for vitamins, grab a glass of water. It might be the secret weapon your body needs to absorb vital nutrients and keep you energized. Are you also aware that something as simple as low blood pressure can be the reason you're feeling lightheaded or unsteady when you stand up? It's more common than you might think, and it can lead to serious balance issues if left unchecked. Let's have a closer look at this factor called hypotension. Imagine waking up, feeling lightheaded the moment you stand. Your vision blurs, and for a second, it feels like the room might spin. This isn't just tiredness. It could be hypotension or low blood pressure, and it's more common than you think. Take Mark, for example. Eats well and exercises regularly, but lately he's been experiencing sudden dizziness, especially when getting up too quickly. His doctor explained that while low blood pressure sounds ideal, it can actually reduce the flow of oxygen-rich blood to his brain and vital organs, causing those unsettling symptoms. The good news? Hypotension isn't a life sentence. For some, it's as simple as drinking more water or adding a pinch of salt to their diet. For others, small lifestyle tweaks like wearing compression stockings or eating smaller, more frequent meals make a world of difference. Mark found his solution through trial and error. Hydration and standing up slowly became his go-to strategies. Within weeks, his dizziness faded and his confidence returned. So, if low blood pressure is making you feel off, don't ignore it. Simple changes could be all you need to regain your balance, literally and figuratively. Have you also considered that your brain might be the real culprit behind your balance issues? As we age, our brain's ability to process the signals that help us stay steady can start to slow down, affecting your ability to balance without you even realizing it. So, let's talk about brain health. Ever think about how your brain quietly manages every step you take? It's your balance command center, processing countless signals from your eyes, ears, and muscles to keep you steady. But as you age, your brain's processing power can slow down, and with it, your ability to react swiftly to sudden shifts. This is why those unexpected slips or stumbles seem to come out of nowhere. Take Tara, for instance, again. In her early 70s, she noticed she was bumping into furniture more often and feeling uneasy on her feet. Her doctor explained that cognitive decline, even mild, could impact her balance. But here's the encouraging part. Brain health isn't static. With the right mental exercises, you can keep it sharp. Tara started doing daily puzzles, picked up a new hobby, painting, and even joined a dance class. These activities, though fun, worked wonders for her neural plasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and form new connections. As her mind grew sharper, so did her balance. Protecting your brain is protecting your balance. Whether it's solving a crossword, learning a new language, or engaging in physical activities that challenge both mind and body, you're strengthening the very system that keeps you upright. Lastly, what if your balance was like any other skill, one that you could sharpen with practice? Just like strengthening muscles, balance can improve with the right exercises and focus, and you don't need to be a gymnast to do it. So, let's examine this next factor and see how it affects our balance. Lack of balance training. Here's the surprising truth. Balance is a skill, and like any skill, it gets better with practice. Yet, most of us rarely think about actively training it until we stumble. What's fascinating is how quickly balance can improve with just a little effort. Even simple exercises, like standing on one leg or walking heel to toe across your living room, can produce noticeable changes in as little as 2 weeks. Take Mark, a 65-year-old who loved hiking but started feeling wobbly on uneven trails. He assumed it was just part of aging, but his physical therapist suggested adding a few balance exercises to his routine. Skeptical but willing, Mark began with 5 minutes a day of single-leg stands, holding onto a chair for support at first. Within a couple of weeks, he felt more stable and confident, not just on hikes, but in daily life. The best part? Balance training doesn't require fancy equipment or hours of your time. It's about consistency and intention. Whether it's a yoga class, tai chi, or simple at-home drills, these exercises can dramatically reduce your risk of falls and improve your quality of life. Don't wait for a close call to work on your balance. Start now and enjoy the benefits almost immediately. Remember the feet balancing exercise I promised you earlier? Well, I did forget, so let's get into it. Feet balancing exercise has proven to be a great help toward improving balancing. And there are 4 types of feet balance exercise. Let's take a look at them. First is feet apart exercise. Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart, eyes open, and hold steady for 10 seconds, working your way up to 30 seconds. If you find yourself swaying or reaching for the wall or counter frequently, keep working on this exercise until you can do it with minimal swaying or support. Next is feet together exercise. Here you will stand with feet together, eyes open, and hold steady for 10 seconds, working your way up to 30 seconds. The third type is 1-foot exercise. For this, you will stand on 1 foot, eyes open, and hold steady for 10 seconds, working up to 30 seconds, then switch to the other foot. Lastly, we have eyes closed exercise. If you can perform the first 3 exercises safely and with little support, try doing each one with your eyes closed. Hold for 10 seconds, working up to 30 seconds, 5 repetitions, including 5 per leg on the 1-foot exercise, 2 times a day. Engaging in these exercises can greatly improve your balancing and overall health. These feet exercises, if practiced properly, can greatly improve your balancing beyond your expectation. Remember, endurance is a key factor you must have. You've seen just how many factors impact your balance, from weak muscles and joint stiffness to brain health and overlooked habits. The good news? You can take control, whether it's through balance exercises, addressing underlying conditions, or even tweaking your environment. Small changes can lead to massive improvements. Commit to working on your balance. Start with a simple exercise today. Stand on 1 leg while brushing your teeth, or take a short walk focusing on each step. Every effort counts. And if you found this guide helpful, share it with someone who might benefit. Balance is a crucial part of staying independent and active, and together we can help more people avoid unnecessary falls and injuries. Remember to leave a comment below if you have questions or experiences to share. Let's spread the word and start building stronger, steadier lives, one step at a time. I kept my promise to provide a proven solution to balancing issues. I also gave out the feet balancing exercise as promised. It has been a great time with you. Thank you for watching. Please ensure to like and subscribe, and see you in our next video.